Hey, what's up? I wanted to do a video on something that I think we can all relate to. It has to do with all the worldly things and all the worldly pleasures in this life. And I'm gonna tell a story, but I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna explain something first so you can understand the story. So this is about something called the Dunya, and the Dunya is an Arabic word meaning all worldly things. So everything that doesn't have to do with the hereafter, like heaven, hell, day of judgment, life in the grave. Yeah. So this dunya, it often makes you feel like you're gonna live for a long time. Some dunya things are so materialistic things, things that won't benefit you for death. Like praying is an example of something that isn't dunya. And not all dunya is necessarily bad, but it's a negative term. So cars, beauty, money, girls, guys. The dunya is like it's a never-ending cycle. In the Quran, which was revealed 1400 years ago to someone that was completely illiterate, to Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is what we Muslims believe. And by the way, Muslims believe in Jesus. They believe in all the miracles Jesus did. We just believe that he's a messenger of God. That's it. And we worship as you guys would worship like God the Father. That's who we worship. That's who we pray to. Him alone. So that's just some clarification. Anyway, so the Quran says, what is this life but the delusion of enjoyment? So what is this dunya but the delusion of enjoyment? Right? So anyways, so the dunya is like a never-ending cycle. So listen, don't skip, like this is interesting, like don't skip through the video because you have to understand this to understand the story I'm going to tell you. So when you have a desire, then you want to fulfill your desire, you feel satisfied, so you say you fulfill your desire, you feel satisfied for a little bit, then you need something else to feel satisfied again, and it's a never-ending cycle. So you want to get a car so bad, you desire it, then you get a car, then you're happy for like a month, and then that's not even a month, and then the satisfaction goes down, and you just need something else to recharge your batteries. So that's the dunya. You're chasing after the worldly pleasures, and not all dunya is necessarily bad. Most of it is, but it's a negative term in Arabic. So yeah. Here's the story. All right, listen close. No, I'm just joking. This dunya, so there was a guy. Just hang on one second. Let me make sure my video almost disconnected. I feel like doing this whole thing over. Alright, so there's this guy, and allergies are killing me, and he wanted to get married, and he wanted to get married for like 3 or 4 years. He's a young dude, so he finally finds this beautiful girl, like the most beautiful girl in the world, and he goes to his dad. And this was back in the day, like in older traditions, that you'd have to ask your parents for if it's okay to marry the person, and so on. This is like way back in the day. So he asked his dad to like come with him to propose to this girl or meet the girl's family, whatever. So the dad goes with his son to see the girl, beautiful girl, and the girl, the dad, he says, you know what, son, you can't marry this girl. This girl is too good for you. This girl's for me. So he said, okay, that's not right. So they go to a police officer. It would be a police officer back then, like someone that takes care of problems or whatever. And the police officer, he meets them. He meets the girl. He meets the son. He meets the father. He says, neither of you guys can marry this girl. This girl's for me. So they go, okay, we got to go to court. So they go to court. They're all sitting in court right now. There's the girl, the son, the dad, and then the officer, or what would be a police officer back then. And the judge looks at them all. He says, neither of you guys can marry this girl because this girl's too good for all of you. This girl's good for me. So they bring this to the ruler of the king, and they all sit before the king. And there's the judge, the officer, the dad, the son, and then the girl. And the king says, no, no, no. None of you guys can marry this girl. This girl's too beautiful for you guys. This girl's for me. So, this girl, she's really clever. She says, you know what? I'm gonna have a race. Whoever can catch me can marry me. All right? So, they go and they have this race. So this beautiful girl, she runs as fast as she can, and she's fast. She's really fast. None of them can catch up. They're all running behind her. And all of a sudden, they all fall into a hole. And the girl, she walks up to that hole. She looks down at them, and she says, I am the Dunya, and this is your grave. I am the Dunya, and this is your grave. See, so when you chase the Dunya, this beautiful girl, that's a good example of the Dunya, a good symbol of the Dunya. You chase the life's beauty, life's materialism, and then you end up in the grave, and you don't even know why you were so caught up in the delusion of life, you forgot your purpose in life, which is a test. And it's a test to like, I'm not going to get into the religion because that's not what my video is about. So don't chase the dunya, don't chase the materialistic things of this life, don't chase the beauty of this life, because you're just going to keep chasing it, and you're going to keep chasing it, and you're never going to catch it. You're going to keep chasing it until you die, and that's it. You've spent your whole life chasing the dunya, and you have to be prepared for death. In Islam, it's all about Islam is, if you don't believe in the Bible, if you don't believe in the Torah, then you're not a Muslim. You have to believe in those two books to be a Muslim, and you have to believe in the angels, and you have to believe in all the messengers. And where the Quran is just teaching what the Bible and the Torah, like the same message, that that we believe there's one God, the Creator. You guys Catholics would refer to as the Father, but we just call him God. And I can't get into the whole thing because it's just too much. So that's an interesting story I wanted to tell you guys. You shouldn't, instead of trying to chase this life's beauty, what you should do is seek God and find out your purpose in this life, and that we have a purpose in this life. And you'll probably get a whole new perspective. Like, read the Quran, a translated version of the Quran. There's one called the Sublime Quran, and there's one called it's called the Quran, a new translation. Those two are really good translations of the Quran. I highly recommend it. I mean, the Quran's in Arabic. It's always been in Arabic, so it can never be changed, so it's extremely authentic. But there are translations of it in English, so I suggest you do it. You don't have to, obviously, but it's something that's, if you have time on your hands and you want to check it out, like, do it. You won't regret it. Yeah. So what's up, guys? No, I'm just trying to think of something else to talk about, but I think I covered about all of it. Yep. When I do my videos, I never watch them, because I'm kind of self-conscious on what I sound like and what I look like and all that stuff, so I just do them and that's it. I don't even look at them after. Sorry, someone left me a comment, I forget your name. This dude, you left me a comment about something, and I just got a chance to get onto a laptop, because I usually do all my stuff on a phone, and I meant to reply to that comment you left me, but it literally wouldn't click, reply wouldn't work, because it was on my phone or something, and it was just not working. So I'll try to get to that tonight. Yep. I don't want to say bye, but guess I have to. Peace.